We're here at the PDAC 2024, last day of the biggest mining show in the world. And we are talking to Gary from,
Brixton Metals.
well, which got the big Thorn project. Generational project is what you have been calling it for a while now, because it's just that big.
And it's going to take forever, and we're going to be there for a long time. And there's going to be all these mines we're going to have there forever and ever.
That's what you say. Okay, great. But a lot of targets, that's for sure, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit, you've been focusing on the Camp Creek for a while now. There's been some interesting drilling going on last year. Just a short recap what 23 was about, what that told you for the work going forward this year.
Yeah, so 23, I mean, about 17,000 meters we drilled, and most of that was, I think about 10,000 of that was in Camp Creek.
Mm-hmm.
So some more deep holes. In fact, one of our deepest holes ever, 1,650 meters, still in mineralization. In fact, our moly numbers are increasing downhole, so maybe suggest we should keep going deeper. So that's an idea, I guess. It's still, we're expanding the footprint of it. I guess, Camp Creek right now is about, I don't know, kilometer by kilometer sort of area that we've been drilling. Pretty broadly spaced holes still, like 200 to 400 meter space. So lots of room in between those hits to find, more goodies. And I think, this year would be nice to, I think, look at where we could find some higher grade material in there. And I think that's kind of what you want to do in any deposit, is where's the high grade part of the system, because that's usually their starter, and that kind of what kicks things off.
And also what gets the attention of the market, especially in markets like these at the moment, the higher grade stuff tends to stick with people more, right?
Yeah, I guess, we call it the momentum hole. We've been gunning for that for a while. And we believe there's a lot more to come yet. So, but it's, it takes time, and you got to keep at it. So we're going to continue to focus on Camp Creek. This year we're excited. This is the first year for Brixton ever coming to PDAC with 19 million in the till. So we're pretty excited about.
All cashed up and ready to go.
We're cashed up, yeah, and ready to go, and we're still working through that. We've got our full day technical meeting with the BHP group tomorrow. So that'll be good to get some ideas going on different targets. So that's one of the things that we would like to do this year. Of course, continue to drill some holes in Camp Creek and perhaps a few more around the Trapper Gold target. But I think it's about time to start testing some of these other targets. We've been working, I think there's, 14 different target areas. And these are like large targets, like the North target. We finally got some boots on the ground out there last year. That's like 15 kilometers by 5 kilometer area.
Okay.
So we kind of been whittling that down a little bit to potentially a drill site.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking about, if you have these large areas, you do have to do some kind of studies and geophysics to narrow down where you want to go.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just boots on the ground for the most part, some geological mapping and sampling. And so I think there's definitely a few of those that we want to get some holes into that have never been drilled. So that's kind of exciting. There's good potential for new discovery, and that's what it's all about, is making new discoveries. And can we find something new and exciting that we can get going on?
Okay, very interesting. And let me pick your brain though. You're going after gold and copper. Okay, gold. We just saw breach the 2100, which is kind of rare during PDAC, that it's going to new highs. People talk about the PDAC curse. See how it is broken now, but. Copper is slated to go higher. Everybody's saying, okay, we need it for the energy transition, basically, on top of everything else that's going on in copper. So what are your thoughts on that? Do you think this is the year we breach the £4 on $4 per pound?
Yeah, I think it could quite easily. It's not that far off, and I'm surprised it hasn't already, because they were calling for imbalanced market this year, but we're already in a deficit of several 100,000 tons of copper. So you can't sustain a deficit for too long. So I would expect we should see much higher prices in the short term, and even in the medium term. Just, where's all this new copper? I think what people may not realize, how long it takes to build these big copper mines. They're long life assets, but they're also long term to get find them is one thing, but getting them into production is another. So
yeah, certainly. Yes.
yeah, so I think we'll see. I believe we'll see higher copper prices too, and it's certainly exciting to see gold take a run, and let's hope that keeps going, because I think we've all been anticipating a much higher run than we've seen.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, also you have, as you said, you have your own gold target that produced pretty high numbers and a number of drill holes already.
Yeah.
I think your focus on the Camp Creek is just because it's the bigger target, and or is where you see more potential?
Well, it's definitely got the scale. Yeah, it's a big target, so we're just trying to trying to find that sweet spot in there. You know, it's something that I think we can wrap a resource around, but we're a little ways away from that yet. Yeah, we just, you know, we're still, you know, I say we're still in the discovery phase. While we've been at this project for a long time, it is a massive mineral claim holdings, and there's just so many targets, and we've got about a 6-month season to hit it, and so we just can't drill enough holes. I mean, we had 3 drills turning there last year. I think we'll have a similar this year. Still doing lots of geochem and prospecting and sampling and mapping, and you know, each year we go through a bit of a process of re-ranking these things and review. Okay, what did we learn? Did that one go down the list? Maybe that another one went up the list, and you know, we try and rank them every year. And I guess if we found something, you know, more exciting than Camp Creek, then perhaps we would shift focus. But I still think Camp Creek is still top of the list until we find something better.
Okay, thank you very much for the update, Gary. It's good to see you're getting busy again this year, and looking forward to hearing more on your plans. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.